Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to Global Sources Virtual Summit brought to you by Gamba. And we're now into the final session focusing on branding and product development. And good to see you again, Megla.
Hi, Karen. Good to see you again. It's the last session. How time flies when you're having fun and learning such a lot.
Yes, it's the last session already. And we've already had like 15 speakers sharing with us all their insights or the expert advice. And we have only 3 left for this afternoon and also 4 supplier presentation. So it's going to be done too soon, way too soon.
I know it should be longer. Let's do the next summit longer.
Let's do a physical one next time so we can all meet
Oh
up.
yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
And for those who missed our earlier sessions, please don't forget to watch the replays on our social media, on Global Sources social media, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. You can also register under globalsources.com/summit and receive all the PowerPoints and files they have shown during the summit, and also freebies and discount that were sent out by suppliers and partners. There's also an exclusive Telegram group that you can share insights, information with other participants. Yeah, so shall we invite our first? Hi, good afternoon, Richard. Nice to see you again. Yeah, so shall we invite our first speaker for the session?
Yes, and before that, let's also mention the prizes that we have at the end of this session. Yes, what
So
are the prizes, Karen?
you'll all have to stay till the very end because we will have free consultation session with our speaker that will be up next. We'll have some. Actually, I should say the grand prize that will be up at the end of the session will be a free trip to Hong Kong, including air tickets and hotel to the next physical exhibition that Global Source will be hosting in hopefully October. Yeah.
So guys, stick around until the end, and we ask very simple questions at the end of the session, and whoever is the first to answer, you stand a chance to win a free ticket to Hong Kong.
Yes. Okay, so without further ado, let's invite Crystal. Hi, Crystal.
Hi,
Hello
Crystal.
guys. Hello everyone
Hello, hello.
watching. Very happy to be with you. I'm coming from, I know it's very late afternoon for you ladies. For me, it's still midday. So I'm coming to you from Dubai. Sun is shining. We're going to have a fantastic session.
That is great. Yes. So Crystal is the partner of AEST and also the CEO and founder of Amazon Seller Society.
Yes.
So you'll be sharing with us on how to explore new and unsaturated market in the Middle East, right?
For sure. So we're going to be focusing on expansion and how you can diversify your current offerings and a lot of things, and focused on something known as blue ocean opportunity via a blue ocean strategy. So lots of things. I hope that the information will be very vital for anyone that is currently selling on Amazon and looking to expand, or even someone that is starting out on Amazon, in particular Amazon or any other marketplace.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll pass the stage to you and then see you in 30 minutes.
Perfect. So thanks again, everyone. Megla, Karen, thank you so much for Global Sources for having me. My name is Crystal, and I'm the founder of Amazon Sellers Society. And together with AMZ Scout, we're going to be discussing how you can unlock Amazon in the Middle East. So I know a lot of you are interested maybe in the Middle East, or some of you don't even know that Amazon in the Middle East exists. Let me know in the comments right now. Are you interested in the Middle East? Do you know it actually exists? I would like to know. So our focus is today on how you can unlock Amazon in the Middle East and how it can potentially be something good for your business. Can it be? Should it be? We're going to be talking about all of this. But let me give you a little bit of a background about me. So as Karen and Megla introduced me, I am the founder and CEO of Amazon Sellers Society. We are an agency based out of Dubai, and we, since 2019, have been focused 100% on Amazon in the Middle East. What we do is we work with businesses, brands, and sellers and help them expand into the Middle East. And we like to say thrive in the Middle East markets on all marketplaces focused primarily on Amazon. To date, we've worked with over 250 brands, and we've helped over 1,000 local sellers set up their business on Amazon, from setting up all the way to actual operations on Amazon. So we have a lot of experience when it comes to the Middle East, and I'm going to explain to you why you should be looking into it and why you should be focusing on the Middle East. Because I started my journey a very long time ago on Amazon, almost 8 years ago, and I was not focused on the Middle East. But I'm going to explain to you why the Middle East might be something that could potentially be important to you, especially if you are currently selling online. And like I said in the beginning, particularly on marketplaces such as Amazon. So one thing to know is, of course, when you first get started, the most important element of being an e-commerce selling is succeeding. And once you get a taste of that success, and once you feel and you see yourself succeeding, you always think, okay, so what's the next step? I launched my first product. I launched 3 products. I launched a whole catalog of products, and I've got some successful products. What's next? How do I evolve? Obviously, the next step is always in any type of business, and particularly in Amazon, the important step would be diversification, diversifying. So you know how the saying goes, do not put all your eggs in one basket. That is particularly important when we're talking about business and any type of business, and in particular when we're talking about Amazon. Diversifying your products, as the Wikipedia explanation shows, diversifying your products or your services, if you're a service-based company, of course, can protect you from competing sellers. So that's very important. But once you figure out that you need to diversify, meaning you need to expand your portfolio, now you think, oh no, it's going to take a lot of time and it's going to take a lot of work. Because let's face it, finding and sourcing and doing all of the necessary things to be able to sell a successful product on Amazon takes a lot of time and takes a lot of work. And if you already have a portfolio of successful products, well, guess what? You don't want to add another product that might not be successful. So you want to ensure that whatever you're launching is going to also be successful. Yes, of course. So once you get to this point, and once Amazon sellers get to this point, they think, okay, this is going to take a lot of time. And just a small little statistic, because I'm in love with numbers and I like to share data, just to give you a little bit of an insight and information. Actually, almost more than 70% of Amazon sellers are not big companies and corporations. They're made anywhere between they're a team of 1 to maximum 5 people. So the beauty about having an Amazon business is that you do not need to have huge offices and huge teams and huge overheads. You can do it alone with the help of a few team members. But because that is how most Amazon sellers operate, of course, expanding and getting more products into your product portfolio can be a lot of hard work. And what ends up happening is that's how you feel when you start a business, all happy and excited, and you get to a point where you are overwhelmed and potentially a little bit frustrated once you are running the business. So I definitely want you to diversify, but you can, instead of diversifying your portfolio and adding more products into an existing market, why not look at the alternative, which is expanding your current portfolio into new markets and exploring blue oceans? I'm going to talk about all of this, and I'm going to talk about how you can expand. But first of all, let me introduce you a little bit into what blue ocean strategy basically means. I talked about it in the beginning. It is part of It's part of, you know, what we're talking, what this session is all about. The reason why I focus a lot on blue ocean strategy, just to let you know, blue ocean strategy is not like anything related to, you know, eco-friendly or nature or anything like that. It is actually a business strategy. And I know most of you have actually seen this very popular book. These are the authors of the book, Renee Moborn and W. Chan Kim, who happen to be also my professors because I actually studied with them this particular strategy. They are finance and economics professors out of INSEAD Business School, which is the top business school in Europe. So they created a concept called Blue Ocean Strategy, whereby they figured out a way of how any business, and we're going to be applying this strategy to you as an Amazon seller or as an e-commerce seller, can actually bypass having competitors, direct competitors. So this is what it feels like, or this is the exact strategy of what a blue ocean is and a red ocean is. Remember, this can be applied to anything. It can be applied to business, and it can also be applied to anything that you do when it comes to selling on Amazon. The concept behind blue ocean, I think you can imagine when I say the word blue ocean and the slide that we saw before with a beautiful blue ocean, is that you are creating, or you are going rather, towards uncontested market space. Places where you can find new demand without a lot of competition, and making your competition actually irrelevant when it comes to selling on Amazon. Selling in a blue ocean, in a red ocean rather, which is the complete opposite, is basically competing against the same sellers in the same market for the same customers, thereby focusing a lot on price wars, which is something that we are seeing a lot on Amazon. So that's a very important part, and that's a very important key to why you would want to expand into Amazon's global markets rather than stay in the red ocean where you are currently selling. So this could be an opportunity for you if you are finding yourself competing against major players. One thing to note, because the numbers are absolutely astronomical if you weren't aware of this, Amazon since 2016 gets 2,000 new sellers every single day. The numbers are just simply insane. Now, of course, not all of those 2,000 sellers actually become fully fledged sellers. Some of them just register an account and wait and wait and wait, and some of them just actually go through with it. So it's very much dependent on what happens, but the numbers are very high. They are, of course, distributed over 20 of Amazon's global marketplaces, but they are primarily focused on Amazon's most important markets, which are Amazon North America, primarily Amazon.com, as well as Amazon UK, Germany, and Japan. So those are the most competitive marketplaces, but there are 20 other marketplaces. So why not look outwards and think how you can make the most of Amazon's other markets? But before we talk about expanding into the Middle East, of course, I'm going to be also focusing on what are the best practices, because just, expanding for the sake of expanding doesn't always work. So we're going to be talking about best practices, validating if your products have a good market fit, if they fit into the market, and the logistics of expanding. And I want you to make sure that you stay until the end of the session, because myself, as well as AMZ Scout, we've created a special package for you. But not only that, we have some amazing freebies that Karen just talked about in the beginning of the session. If you're just joining us, we have some great freebies for you to win. Incredible stuff. So stay until the end so you know what these freebies are. But first, let's start with a geography lesson. Let's start with a little bit of geography when it comes to the Middle East. So the Middle East in general is a region made up of 18 countries. And in that region, there's a smaller region called the GCC. This is an idea of the population of each and every country. The total countries, almost 16 countries, would get to about 452 million. So it is a really good region made up of a few large countries as well as a few very small countries, such as Bahrain with only 1.6 million as in population. The smaller region in the Middle East is known as the GCC, or the Gulf, and they have something called the Gulf Cooperation Council, which are 6 countries in total, which you can see right here on the screen, which are kind of have an agreement which is very similar to how the EU operates internally. So it's very easy to shift products back and forth between these 6 countries. Let's talk a little bit about what you can expect in the Middle East. So as you can see from the numbers, e-commerce is expanding. You know, it's doing year-on-year growth numbers that we see in no other market, to be quite honest. So as you can see, the expectation is 48 billion in sales in the Middle East and North Africa, so in the Middle East region. That's what is expected to happen in 2022, up from 26.9 in 2018. So the numbers are very high. The UAE, which is where I'm located, on average, UAE shoppers spend about 122 per e-commerce transaction, which is very much aligned with what we see happening in Europe. Now, 80% of sales in the Middle East happen in 3 main countries: UAE, Saudi Arabia, as well as Egypt. And those 3 countries just happen to have an Amazon. So let me give you an overview of Amazon in the Middle East. We've got Amazon.ae, which started in May of 2019. Amazon.sa, which is Saudi Arabia, which started in June of 2020. And the last one is Amazon.eg, which is Egypt, that started in September of 2021. So Amazon is very new in these markets. The oldest one is, of course, Amazon in the UAE. A little bit of an overview of the markets, because they're not very big, but what you're going to see is, even though population-wise, the countries are not very big, but you're going to see monthly traffic is very high. And we're going to see in the next slide how it compares to other markets in other Amazon markets around the world. So as you can see, the population of the UAE is 10 million. The population of Saudi Arabia is 35, and the population of Egypt is over 100 million, which is the biggest country of them all. The monthly traffic, by estimated monthly traffic on Amazon, of course, the highest is in the UAE. It's because it's the oldest. The other ones are a little bit newer, so we're seeing that traffic build up slowly, and that's why you want to come into these markets, because they are a blue ocean. If you look at the audience demographic, you'll see, I know this is a very small slide, but you'll see that on Amazon.ae as well as Amazon.sa, which are fairly new and small markets, we're getting almost monthly visits per Amazon seller. We're getting numbers that are almost the same as Amazon in Mexico and a little bit less than Amazon in Canada, which are very established markets with much larger populations. So the traffic is there and the demand is there. It's just about validating whether your products can be successful. Now let's talk about the negatives. So the market is there. The market has a lot of opportunity. You have 3 different markets to choose from, 3 different Amazons to choose from, even though they are all under the umbrella of Amazon Middle East. However, they're operating currently as 3 separate markets. So you've got these markets to choose from. They're very important and they are a blue ocean, and we're going to see why. So buying habits, not language. That is the first barrier to entry. So one very important element to focus on is most people, when they are moving into a new market, focus on the language. The great thing about the Middle East is that almost 80%, maybe a little bit less, but the numbers are quite high, of the population are expats, and everyone speaks English. So there's not really a language problem. The barrier would be buying habits, because buying habits are very, very different. And I, on purpose, use these two images because one thing that to know is when it comes to buying habits, you need to know how, not culturally appropriate, but rather how people spend their time, how people live in the Middle East. DIY is not something that most people do. Baking your own bread, for example, is also something that's very niche and not something that most people do. So that is something that you need to validate when you're thinking of expanding your portfolio and your current products into the UAE. Will they be potentially approved by how people or what consumers actually want, basically demand? Or are they products that are basically not into how the culture operates? And in order to do that, you wouldn't want to rely on tools and softwares, because the main issue is most softwares, because these markets are very new, most softwares, almost all softwares, and I'm going to explain to you how you're going to be able to use AMZ Scout, even though AMZ Scout doesn't currently operate in the Middle East. Most softwares don't operate in the Middle East because these are very new markets. So you can't rely on a software. And I'm going to explain to you further again in the next slide why you can't rely on software. So you need to rely on doing additional work, such as checking Facebook groups, learning a little bit more through social media, and maybe doing additional research on websites such as Answer the Public. Again, this is another barrier to entry, which is competition. There's not a lot of competition, but it's a different type of competition. Of course, Amazon is a competitive marketplace everywhere, but the type of competition that you will find in new emerging marketplaces is very different than the type of competition that you will find in mature marketplaces. So sellers on Amazon in the UAE, KSA, as well as Egypt are either very, very, very new sellers, or they're wholesalers looking to flip products quickly without making a lot of margins. That is potentially a problem if you're going into the market without knowing these things, because you might be operating the same way that you are currently operating your business in the UK or in Japan or even in the US. However, when you are selling on a market with lots of new sellers, you need to have a different strategy, mainly when it comes to PPC ads. We see ad costs in the UAE and the other three markets, all the three markets in the Middle East, actually be very high in comparison to other marketplaces, because new sellers tend to spend a lot of money on ads because they don't really know how the system really works. So it's very important to recognize that, because also these are new sellers and wholesalers basically, but mostly new sellers, you can't really rely on the traditional method of saying what the results that they're getting, and based on their results deciding that this is going to be a good business or this is going to be a good product for you, because they are new sellers. Some of the times they don't really know what they are doing in that particular market. So that's why that would be something that is very important to note. The last barrier to entry would be, because you are a new seller in this market, and because Amazon in the Middle East is not connected to any other Amazon, it's operating as a completely different, these three markets are operating as three completely different markets, separate from, let's say, your Amazon.com market. What's going to happen is you're going to have some seller limitations to your account. Not only that, each and every market on Amazon has different restrictions and has products that may require some additional approval and products that are, like I said, restricted. So you want to ensure that your products align with, number one, logistically, how you're going to be able to get them into the country if they require any additional approval. And number two, how you can list them on Amazon, because Amazon operates a little bit differently. Also, remember that whatever strategies or whatever additional benefits you might have on your Amazon marketplace right now, you might not have them when you are operating in a new market like the UAE, for example. The last thing that I want to tell you, and this is going to be a strategy that you should be looking at if you want to enter into the Middle East and unlock this market, is you need to think about micro launching. This is a very important strategy that we follow, even for established brands. And it's a very simple process to follow. Basically, micro launching small, start small, launching small quantities of your product and testing to validate if the product fits. I know it's not always a good strategy to take risks, but sometimes because the rewards are so high, and being an early adopter of these markets that are growing very fast, by these markets I mean the Middle East, of course, is a very important and is very valuable as a seller. And again, if you're able to validate that the products that you are currently selling on Amazon are a market fit for another market such as the Middle East, which is easy for you to enter into, easy for you to rank, and easy for you to compete in, then that would be ultimately perfect, rather than having to maybe, like I said in the beginning, having to go through the process and the time and effort in order to basically find new products to add into the same red ocean market. Now, in order to help you a little bit more into how you can actually find products, a very interesting system that we're currently using is how you can find products with tools and on other main Amazon marketplaces, such as Amazon in Germany, for example, or Amazon.com even, and trying out these products on Amazon in the Middle East. That's why I want to show you a little bit more the special package that we've created for you with AMZ Scout. So AMZ Scout full annual subscription with a special intro package from Amazon Sellers Society from our side. The idea would be that you would be able to use AMZ Scout again to validate products in primary Amazon markets, and then our special package, Amazon Sellers Society, can help you further get these products on Amazon in the Middle East. So AMZ Scout is a valuable tool in any Amazon seller's arsenal. AMZ Scout helps you validate and find products. So many more things you can do with AMZ Scout, but if you are a seller that is selling on Amazon, you need a tool that can help you assess things like trends, sales volume, quality of the competition, and even AMZ Scout with their unique Pro extension tool, which is just that, an extension tool that you can download on your Chrome extension and then use it when you are on Amazon. It can give you all of the information that you need in order to decide whether a product is good, yes or no. Let me go through my favorite parts of AMZ Scout and how I use it. First of all, this unique niche score gives you directly and very easily, you will understand the score based out of 10, whether a product is something that is good for you to get into or no, is it very competitive? And not only does it just give you a score, it breaks down why it's giving you a score out of like a 7 out of 10 as an example. In the Pro extension tool, you'll also be able to estimate the FBA costs and know exactly what your net profit can be, which is also a very valuable thing. And you can do it before you actually talk to any supplier. So you can do it in the beginning just to figure out if this is a product that is good for you, yes or no. The great thing about AMZ Scout is it has also a direct interaction or direct integration rather with suppliers on lots of sourcing places. So you can go directly and check out the suppliers on Alibaba, for example, and figure out and find trustworthy suppliers. They have an incredible product database where you can find great potential products, a database of over 600 million products, which is incredible. And you can basically evaluate all those products directly through the Pro extension. This is one of my favorite parts of AMZ Scout, to be quite honest, which is you can find new products as well as trending products. And who doesn't want to know and validate if a product is new or if a product is trending? And by trending, it doesn't mean that it's a trending product, meaning it's a seasonal product. Trending means it's trending on Amazon because it's seeing extreme sales, almost 20% additional sales for that particular month. So you can get those hot products before anybody else gets them. AMZ Scout has incredible reviews from its users. And as you can see, everyone loves the tool. I really love the unique how easy it is to actually understand how to use the tool without going through a lot of tutorials. As part of AMZ Scout, you'll be able to receive a top 1% product and niche selection selected by AI out of millions of items on Amazon, which is delivered directly to your inbox. The fact is, at AMZ Scout, they know how important it is and how hard it is to find products to sell on Amazon. So all of the reports that are sent to you on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, everything is centered around product research. You'll also be getting an Amazon trend report, which is a monthly report. And the whole annual tool includes all of these things, which is valued at $3,140. Now, myself and AMZ Scout, we've created a special deal for you. You can use AMZ Scout, and you can also benefit from the Amazon Sellers Society Inner Circle membership. So we've developed an Inner Circle membership. We've helped so many people through this Inner Circle membership expand into the Middle East or even start their business on Amazon in the Middle East. So our Inner Circle membership is just that. It's part of an inner circle. You become part of an inner circle. Not only do we provide you courses that can help you set up your business on Amazon in the Middle East, you'll also get unlimited support from us. You'll also get monthly training with me and a lot of Amazon experts. We do weekly Q&A Zoom calls, and you will be able to be part of a network of other sellers that are currently selling on Amazon in the Middle East. This is one of our members' favorite part, when you are able to network with other sellers and realize that some problems that you are currently facing, others have faced as well, and they're able to bypass them, and you're able to help each other out. That, with the AMZ Scout full annual tool set that we just talked about, exclusive Amazon products, and for the full year, 12 monthly trend reports, this is valued at $6,271. And we're creating this special deal because of the summit you're going to get all of this for $449. If you're interested, you can go ahead and scan the QR code right here and learn a little bit more, and contact us to learn a little bit more about this whole, if you have any additional questions after the session, and to learn a little bit more about this lovely package. Thank you so much to Global Sources. Thank you so much for AMZ Scout. And I'm very happy to answer any of your questions.
Yes, thank you very much, Crystal.
Thanks.
Yeah, very insightful presentation, Crystal, and very surprising to learn that Amazon UAE gets over 19 million hits per month.
Yeah.
Wow, that's huge.
Isn't it? It's actually comparable to Amazon Mexico, which is great to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
And given you have mentioned the special bundle between AMZ Scout and also your society, we have created a bit.ly link in case you missed the QR code earlier. It's just rolling at the bottom, bit.ly/GS-AMZ Scout. So you can view the special bundle and purchase it from there. And AMZ Scout has also offered an ebook on how to get more reviews on Amazon. That would be sent to all registered Summit registrants. So yeah, do register with us. And then if you want to ask Crystal more questions, because I don't see anyone posting any questions at the moment. Yeah. And so if you want to reach out to MZ Scout or Crystal, do message them on amzscout.net, and she can be reached there. You can find a lot of information there as well. When I was doing my research, I saw a lot on that website as well. Yeah. Okay. So one last thing, Crystal, if there's one thing that people must know before going into the UAE market, what would it be? And then we'll wrap this up.
Very good question. One thing, if I had to pick one thing, honestly, the one thing that's very surprising for people once we start talking about the UAE is the fact that we've got such a huge population of expats. I myself am an expat. I'm from the Middle East. I'm from a country called Lebanon, but I'm an expat to the UAE. Even though I speak Arabic and all of that because I'm from the Middle East. But regardless, it's very refreshing to understand the fact that once you have such a huge a population of expats, mostly a lot of people that come from countries that already have an Amazon, that's why we saw, and that's also the reason, Megla, why we see such high traffic for Amazon. We saw such an early adoption to Amazon because people already know it. It's a website that they didn't need to, obviously Amazon is already famous, but there was no need for the introduction of how Amazon works. Because if I'm, someone that is from a country that already has an Amazon for the past few years, as soon as Amazon started in the UAE, I'll just start buying from the website. So that's why, which is lovely and very refreshing. And that's why we're seeing a lot of products succeed very well in Amazon UAE because of that, because of the population living here.
Okay.
We've got a question. Okay, it's a comment. Thank you, Crystal. It was such a great insights. I super relate. I used to work in Dubai for 7 years in the fashion industry. Middle East is crazy about buying products and a great potential.
For sure.
Elton says, interesting session.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you very much, Crystal, for being with us.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. And thank you so much for doing these wonderful summits. When I started almost 8 years ago, there was nothing. So I would have, loved to have more insight and information. So thank you so much for putting out all of this content. I know it takes a lot of hard work, but I know everyone is very happy and very grateful to you ladies and to Global Summits, of course.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Crystal.
Yeah.
Talk to you
soon. Hope to see you around. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
That was quite an eye-opener.
Yeah, it's a huge market there, and it's great to explore and know more about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we have next?
So we have two product showcase. So some more products that you can explore the market with. First of all, we'll have Grace from Guangzhou, Tyson. Yeah. Hi, Grace.
Hello. Hi.
Nice to
Good
see
afternoon.
you. Good afternoon. We have Megla here as well, our co-host.
Hi, Grace. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine.
Good.
Can you see my presentation on the screen?
Yes, we can see it now, but please put it onto presentation mode so it'll be at full screen. People can see more of the details.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So as I recall, you have some eco-friendly phone cases to show us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So you can just put the slides into full screen mode or presentation mode.
Yes, I will give a presentation of our company introduction and product introduction.
Now, can you enlarge the slides first?
The slides?
Can you make the slides bigger?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think go into view and presentation mode. Oh, Vincenzo is saying amazing content. Thank you for sharing so much content with us.
Thank you for being here, Vincenzo. It's nice to see people having feedbacks and for having all these great speakers and learning at the same time. This is just enjoyable.
Okay, it's Marjorie. Can you see?
Yeah. Okay. So please go ahead with your presentation.
Okay. Hello everyone. This is Grace from Tyson Fashion Technology Company. And now today I will give a brief introduction of company and product introduction. CNT was founded in 2012, and we customization of protection products such as phone case, iPad case, AirPod case, and phone handbag and other 3C accessories. And this is a CNT environment, the company live showroom and factory environment. And we also participated in exhibitions every year, such as Canton Fair, Hong Kong Fair, and CES show. We have engineer teams with more than 21 professional engineers with complete positions. Also have quality inspection team with more than 18 quality inspection engineers to strictly control the quality. And then the research and development team with more than 7 to 20 years from a strong research and development system. We have 3 workshops. The first workshop is the non-dust-free workshop, is the injection molding production process. And the second workshop is leather workshop. This is the leather goods production process, and we also have more than 20 years of experience as a leather master. Besides, we also have own professional laboratories with more than 10 test quality controls. This is our company factory audit, such as ISO 9001, 14001, especially in GRS, it means Global Recycled Standard. And we cooperated with Disney and Guess and other brands. Okay, let's go into the second part, product. The first product is IMD product, the phone case. We can see there have a four corner anti-drops on the phone case, and we can see at the bottom of phone case, it can print your brand logo. If you have your own brand logo, you can customize. And also we can look at this one is the holographic craft. It means you can see different colors from different angles. And the second product is PU leather phone case. We have many different styles and different, and we can customize various patterns. And this especially design is we can put our phone on the case and stand by on the desk. And on the phone case, it also have 2 card slot. You can put the identity card and business card on the phone case, card slot. Besides the phone case, we also have handbag phone handbag, and is suitable for all models and hot selling in American and European market. And the last product is the patented hook products. We have many different styles, and this is the rope strap, and it can adjust the length. And besides the rope strap, we also have metal chain. This is the silicone materials, and we can see they have the logo on the phone case backside. It can also print your logo on it or other patterns. Okay, and my presentation is over. If you have any questions or interested in our company or product, you can click the website or 3 link for showroom. Thanks very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Grace. Yeah, those are some trendy phone case that we saw, and they're made of eco-friendly products. It's just one question: do you have any MOQ for the like your original products or those with special logos? Do you have any MOQ or specification with them?
Yes, for MOQ, if they have a stock for 1 star, we can sell 1 pieces. It's okay, but it should be customized. The MOQ will reach 100 pieces. 100.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So even for a customized product, it's just 100 pieces. That would be something good to get for maybe your company staff or your friends or something like that. Yeah, that would be really cool. So for those who are interested in Grace's product, you can reach her at globalsources.com/tecsnn.co. You can also see her whole line of products there as well. Thank you very much, Grace.
Thanks, Grace.
Yes, welcome.
Okay, see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, and then one more product showcase. Since we have so many speakers moving houses, the next one is, because I think we had like 2 or 3 speakers moving houses at the moment. They're actually building their own condo. This one will be a good product. Edward from Elegant Home is actually into PVC flooring. So hi, Edward.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Edward.
Hi.
Hi. Yes. So you have some information about your PVC flooring to share with us, right?
Yes.
Yes, but I cannot see your PowerPoint at the moment. Let's see if it works when I put it. Okay, there it is. Can you put your wait. Yeah, can you put it to full screen onto display mode or slideshow? And then you can tell us all about your factory and your product. Okay, so see you in 5 minutes.
Okay. So hi everyone. I'm Edward from Elegant Home Tech Company, and our company is set up in 1996, and the total area over 2.4 million square feet, and we have about 1,300 employees, and our main market is North American and Europe. And our main product is vinyl flooring, and we have different systems like a glue down, loose lay, solid click, and WPC, SPC. And our monthly capacity is 1,200 containers. And also we have different formats like tiles, rectangular tiles, planks, multi-width, multi-length, herringbone, chevron, and big square tile. And we offer different designs like wood design, marble, and abstract, etc. So actually, we can have everything you need, the designs. And then compared to on the market, normally we have a real wood. You have a real wood, laminate, ceramic. But compared to these 3 different flooring, our FVT, we have more advantages, like we have low VOC and more rustic surface and warm feeling, feet feeling, and it's totally waterproof and also it's fire resistant. And because of its click system, so it's very easy to install. And also our material is totally recyclable. And also our product can use almost everywhere, like apartment and office building, hospital, supermarket, gym, school, restaurant, and hotel. So our vinyl flooring is very, very popular in the world now. As per the market statistics, it is the fastest growing flooring in whole flooring industry. And our product meet all the certificates in the world, like Frost or Green Guard, etc. And we are also happy to receive the Declare and Just label. And our factory is the first manufacturer who gets these 2 labels. This shows that our factory is totally transparent and good to the customer and our workers. And our factory is totally automatic, use all automatic machinery, and also we use many advanced detection instruments, like first 3D instruments. So it's totally replaced the manual checking. It's totally more precisely and reliable. Also, the automatic profiling detector. This also make sure our click product has more, the profiling is more precisely, and the data is more traceable. And our company also use the leading automatic surface inspection and sorting machinery. So this is also without any workers, totally automatically. This is also our first one in China. And our company also transferred to the digital plant. So we use ERP system and also the MES system. So via this MES system, we can track. Also, our customer can track from the beginning to the end, who, when, where, how to use the material. It's totally transparent and traceable. Also, we are developing the apps so the customer can use the apps to tracking their orders status. So it's when it's finished, what's the status now. And our lab is also worked with the Intertech third party. So they help us to build this lab. And all our testing could meet and exceed the customer's expectation. And thank you. If you have any questions, just let me know.
Okay, Eric, thank you very much.
That was a very impressive factory, Edward. I mean, it's fully automated and very advanced, very high tech, very impressive.
Thank you. Yes, actually, we work through the many bigger DIY store and the big distributors.
It'll be good if we can visit your factory in person. But for those, well, obviously we cannot travel yet, well, especially when I'm in Hong Kong. We have virtual tours on globalsources.com. So when you select our store, you can actually see a 360 factory tour on each of the shops, each of the sellers' websites. So you can visit globalsources.com/ELETILE.co and then have a tour at Edward's factory and also see the line of products that he has. Okay, so thank you very much, Edward.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Edward.
Okay, see
Bye.
you soon. Bye-bye. Okay. So
that was a
next,
really good setup of his factory.
Yeah, it was like nice and spacious. You can see how it's like automated and clean and everything. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, who do we have next, Karen?
Up next, we have Vitaly from Profit Wales. Let's have him. Oh, wait, he just seems like he just got disconnected. He was here just now. Okay. So tech is really not on our side today. Okay.
Yeah, there's some issues with StreamYard.
Yeah, I really wonder what's happening. Maybe we should like write an email to their CS and say, hey, what's going on today?
Okay, I see Vitaly there. He needs to turn on his camera.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, talking about, okay, there he is.
There he is.
Hi, guys, nice to meet you.
Hi, Vitaly, how are you?
Good, thank you. What about you?
Good, doing great. So, Vitaly, you're the CEO of Profit Wales, and you're going to be talking about Amazon attribution and why it is so important in 2022, and also how to use data to optimize your marketing campaigns for Amazon. So let's get straight into it, Vitaly. Do you want to start sharing your screen?
Yeah, I will share my
Do you have
screen.
your slides?
Unfortunately, I don't have a chance to, I don't know why, to upload the file. But yeah,
Yeah,
I guess I
no
will try to
worries.
share my screen right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, today we will speak about the Amazon attribution, and I guess it's like one of the most important tools for the new and experienced Amazon sellers. We will try to cover the main things and the main way how to work with the non-Amazon traffic. And first of all, thank you for this event and for the opportunity to speak in here. And I hope that you will enjoy this presentation in the way and some info that you will get. A few words about us. We're the Profit Fails as the full service marketing agency. We are working with different cross channel platforms, and our main focus is to grow brands, scale brands on Amazon and beyond with the cross channel approach. And as you know, and if you're right now starting growing your business, for example, on Amazon, or you do have the e-commerce business, our main idea is the brand growth, and we have like four main things how we would like to do that with the help of our website, marketplace, community, social media, and we need to connect all these dots. And right now, we will speak about the Amazon attribution is the one of the most powerful tools that help us to connect, and to see exactly how we could connect Amazon marketplace, with all other external things that we do have. So today we will dive into it, and I will try to provide you with some Amazon attribution hacks that you could do. So, in the beginning, what is the Amazon attribution? As you know, it's the advertising and analytics measurement solution that helps you to get a lot of data from the known Amazon channels. So, you are using you are creating links on the Amazon site to your products, to your brand stores, and you could track this activity. For example, if you will if you will pass the link somewhere in the Instagram, in your blog, or anything like that. Before, I guess, like more than 1 year ago, Amazon launched this tool, and before that, you don't have a chance to do that, to track the results, to measure, and you need to use, some different variations around that. And right now, you do have a chance to do that. For using the Amazon attribution, you need to have a brand registry and right now you could use that on the US, Canada, Germany, Spain, France, UK, and Italy marketplaces. Yeah, I guess that Amazon will absolutely expand it for all other marketplaces, but right now you could use that here. In the case of the metrics that Amazon attribution could provide you, that could be a page views, the add to carts, and purchases. And that is great because from this point and with the help of this tool, Amazon showing you exactly that for them is important how your funnel is working, how people seeing your products, where they have a chance to see, how you are engaging new users to the Amazon platform, for example, because first of all, you're promoting Amazon and your products on this platform, right? So for the Amazon, it's important to spread this information around. If we will go like in the case how to create in your Amazon ads account, you could see that on the left side you will see the measurement and reporting part, and you will see the Amazon attribution. If you have the brand registry, once again you will have a chance to create it, right? So you will just click and go. And also you could use the Pixel Me guys, who right now powered by Carbon 6. It's a great tool that could easily show you how to create all needed links for you, for your products and anything like that, and connect all your marketing campaigns and visualize. That is important. Visualize how exactly working your external traffic campaigns. Our main recommendation in the case of like creating the Amazon attribution links is to have one campaign per one product, where inside the ad groups you will have a chance to create, for example, the ad group for Google and all needed links for this specific product, for Instagram, for stories, for Facebook, for all others. So campaign for the group and ad groups for the way like units that you would like to use on spreading the data, right? Why we have this structure that is important, because you need to know from where you're getting most of the traffic and where you have the highest conversion, for example, or you would like to see the performance. If you do have, I don't know, for example, Instagram store or Instagram page, and you just put a link with the help of one of the influencers, how to track the activity. Right now, with the help of the Amazon attribution, you could create a specific link for this specific product, for this specific influencer, and to track all these activities. And you could imagine how many such things you could do, because you do have different social media, as the Pinterest, as the Facebook, as the TikTok, for example. And you do have some traffic because people clicking on the Amazon links, but if it's not the Amazon attribution, you will never see the performance. And also, important part here, that Amazon attribution is also powered by Amazon, yeah, and Amazon providing you with the 10% discount on the like sales that you are engaging. So why not? Yeah, you do have a support from Amazon side here, and this part of promo could help you to boost and to track and to test different channels. If you're speaking about the organic way, how to use the Amazon attribution links, here's the example on just one account that you do have on Instagram, and some people, they are using like the website link. Well, right over there you could see that, and if you will click, you will see the different way how you could like reach and get this company. And some of them, they have the e-store, some of them, they have exactly the Amazon, and here it is. That is the place where you could use the organic way of tracking the Amazon attribution links. No need to pay something, right? It's not the advertising, and you will have a chance to put these links on your website, on your Instagram descriptions, on your Facebook, Pinterest, blog post, email campaigns, anything like that. Where you right now working, and do that like organically, right, without any additional payments. Once again, on your website, you will have a chance, so you will have a different products, for example, and for each product you should create campaign, and for each campaign that will be for one product, you will create another channel how you would like to use. One ad group for the website, another group for Instagram, another for Facebook, another for Pinterest. You do that for building a structure around that, for not duplicating and trying to collect all the results in one place. You need to know what exactly is working for you and how to track this activity. If we are going down, we do have a paid way how to use Amazon attribution links. And of course, there is like all advertising channels that you could use. Maybe a lot of more here, as the TikTok. You have the Google ads, the Facebook ads, the Pinterest, the Bing ads, influencers, paid articles, and anything like that. You could add this link as the final URL, for example, here, and promote it with the help of your Google campaigns. And if you will compare, you will have the results in Google and final results in Amazon, and you will have a chance to see how good you are performing with the help of the Google campaigns, right? And it's not like the best way to send people directly to the Amazon, with the help of the Google campaigns. We will cover that on the next slides, but still, you do have a chance to use these Amazon attribution links as the final URLs for all your marketing campaigns, and to see their performance on Amazon. In general, if we're speaking about the Amazon and how it's changed, right now Amazon speaks a lot about the relevancy. Right now Amazon speak a lot about how you're engaging people. Are you the brand or are you the seller? Sellers, they just want to sell more and more. They do not update their photos, articles. They are not working on the title, descriptions, Amazon SEO, and all other parts, and they never engage external traffic correctly. You need to avoid it to become a Amazon brand, because you should speak about your brand and all your products in one way. You need to cover and to connect all your organic channels with the help of the Amazon attribution links to the Amazon. If you do have, like, I don't know, some Amazon directions from the YouTube, from other channels that I have covered here on the organic results, and you will show Amazon how big you are. Yeah, what exactly you would like to do, how you would like to connect all your dots together and to build a system. So the new way for the advertising right now, it's to connect all your dots all together and to share this data across the different channels that you have. So you are the Amazon sellers, you do have the sponsors campaigns, and for example, you do have the sponsored products campaigns, you have a lot of keywords, you have a lot of assets from your competitors, and you need to share this data to the sponsored brands. Yeah, because you need to know that these advertising types, they are connected, because this one could be targeted based on the keywords, based on the essence, the same for the sponsored brands, and you need to connect it, because sometimes with the help of the sponsored brands you will have a cheaper sales, and you will absolutely understand where you should be, where you need to push for grabbing more sales from your competitors. The same part from the sponsored display, based on the sponsored products and brands results, you have the full understanding what categories, what products, what competitors, what assets you need to be targeted on to get more sales or to defend your listings. Here it is. You pass this data to the sponsored display. After that, from these three sponsored Amazon types, you are passing data to the DSP for connecting and building the remarketing campaigns, where you need to push if people do not see your listing. For example, they have seen a listing from your competitor but never seen your listings. Let's show them. And you will have a chance to connect all these dots before you will start with the external traffic. And after that, you have the audience insight from the DSP. You have the audience insights and brand analytics from all these three main types on Amazon. You have the understanding of the keywords that are working for you that you could add to the Google. You have the understanding of audiences that you need to connect with the help of the Instagram and Facebook, and you start working with the external traffic as the one of the test campaigns. Yeah, no, do not hurry up here. That is like step-by-step thing that you need to do, but still that type should work for you if you will do like a small steps here for the big journey that you will have around the Amazon. So that is the flywheel, how you need to set up and control the data, how you need to spread data around the all campaigns, and do that every time when you have enough info for that. So in general, external traffic strategy, you could see here, I would recommend you to make a screenshots or maybe photos from this slide exactly, because that is your way of understanding how you need to collaborate and to connect all your campaigns. On the awareness side, we will have the Amazon sponsored products, sponsored display, sponsored brands campaigns, Google's targeting ads to the Amazon and landing pages. Yes, like the general thing. After that, on the consideration, we will absolutely go to the Amazon keywords, like pod focus. We will, we will compete around the on the awareness part. We are speaking about the wide amounts of the audiences and essence and keywords that you will have, right? On the consideration, we are speaking on the specific keywords, specific audiences that generate us most of the sales. We need to focus them. We need to, target them and connect with the help of the Google Ads, for example, with the shopping ads, all targeting campaigns. And also the important part before the purchase is the remarketing. We need to connect and to grab all these audiences, because right now we're spending like each hour cent on engaging new users. Yeah. And every time when you're paying a lot for new user and you count it as like the new user, you're paying much higher price. You could pay less with the help of the remarketing campaigns. Remarketing campaigns you could do right now with the sponsored display. It's like the It's not the top tool that you could use, but it's also good. We recommend to use the tags, like the DSP tag, for example, and DSP tool for the Amazon. And if you are working with the your website, you absolutely know the tools as the Google Analytics tags, as the Facebook Pixel, Pinterest tag, and all other that helps you to connect audiences for this specific platform. So we will cover that also. The way how you could connect and understand what is important around the Amazon, you need to divide it on the four main types to see what is your top keywords, what you want to test, what you want to launch more, what is your negative part, what you don't want to use, what is irrelevant for your product. You also should include here, and the bad part, your essence and defend campaigns. Try to divide that, and that will be easy for you to share and to spread the info. Here is the results that, as I have mentioned, when you do, for example, the targeting ads on the Facebook, there is example exactly from that. You do the Facebook advertising, and a lot of people, they send directly to the Amazon. We recommend to send to the landing page with the coupon. This landing page is that they will consist of 2 pages. The first one will have just info that share your email with us, and we will provide you with the 30% discount for this specific product that you're searching. They put in their email, and then they see the thank you page with the coupon and the button to go to the Amazon and to purchase this specific product. So we have linked these steps and these funnel with that. When you're clicking on the Facebook ad, you go to the landing page that inform you about the Amazon product that you could purchase with the 30% discount. After that, you put in your email, and they go to the landing page and go to the Amazon. Here is the results that we have a 25% conversion. It's like 400 plus emails we got from the around 1.5k of visitors that we had on our page. It's 25% discount. We have a 400 emails that people sent to us for getting a promo code, and from these 400 users, 424, 80% of them, they goes a 337, they goes to the Amazon with the help of the Amazon attribution link with the new coupon. And of course, on this landing page, we have connect all the tags, as I have mentioned, as the Pinterest tag, Google tag. We have built a great pool of remarketing campaigns. We could target all these people with the help of the email marketing campaigns. You right now building a brand. You right now building a community around all these steps, and that is extremely important for you for the general understanding why you need to use Amazon attribution, how to build a funnels, how to connect all these dots, how to work with the different advertising types. There is the answer. So connect it, link it all together, and that will be a great tool for you on building a general understanding and the way how to advertise. So my main idea here is that you will need to have a lot of A/B tests to understand what exactly and where you're getting most of the traffic. So first of all, just create Amazon attribution links for the non-advertising types and try to track the performance. You will not have a huge results, but still you will have a chance to collect. After that, start the advertising. But before that, be sure that you have a remarketing campaigns. You have this understanding that if people visit your website, you will have a chance to retarget them once again. If people visit in your Pinterest, you will have a chance to retarget. And once again, you will have a lot of things that you need to connect. Do not hurry up here. You will need to build this system during the year or maybe a few years and expand it. Expand it with the help of the budgets, sales, and all other performance. So thank you for your attention. Thank you for your time. That was me.
That was
Okay,
very
Vitali,
interesting.
that was that was very interesting and just so much information. So thank you so much for that, Vitali. So guys watching, if you have any questions for Vitali, type them in the comments now, and we will address those questions. So Vitali, I want to ask you, like, there's so many different channels that you mentioned, external channels to drive traffic to Amazon. Of all of these external channels, which ones are you seeing being more effective nowadays in terms of driving traffic?
Yeah, it's a good question, and that depends. That depends on the way how you would like to use your budgets. Because, for example, of course, I would recommend to use the Google Ads because you will compete with a lot of people, and if you do have a great product with the bunch of reviews, you have a lot of insights from what exactly keywords working for you on Amazon sites. You could connect it and link it with the Google. Yeah, and if you have budgets like to test, you will see that Google performs really good. But for me, the main maybe channel that I would recommend to explore, and I guess right now it's easy to get started. That will be a Pinterest, and that is absolutely the point that you could do cover and like dive into. And the Matt Parker, he had a great insights around the Pinterest and how to work with that. So I highly recommend to check him before starting working with the Pinterest. And yeah, that is the point.
Yeah, Matt Parker has an amazing course and he talks a lot about Pinterest. Okay, fantastic. Well, Vitaly, thank you so much for your time today, for the very insightful presentation. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, and
Thank
also,
you. Take care.
audience, remember to stay till the end because there'll be 3 lucky winners getting a free consultation from Profit Whales as well. So do stay till the end. Okay, up next, we will have 2 suppliers. Both of them are from India, but it seems like they have connection issue as well because their camera and mic are not connected yet. So, okay,
Oh,
there
there
we
they are.
go. Hi, Deepti.
Hi, Karen. Hi, Megla.
Hi,
Good
hi,
afternoon.
Dipti. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm doing great. How are you? Yeah,
Good, good.
thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So you have some home decoration items that want to show us, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Let me show your company video first, and then you can talk more about your products after.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. Go for it.
Okay. So I really like your company's idea, under promise, over delivered. So
Yes. Yeah.
please tell us more about that.
Yeah, so UPOD basically stands for under promise, over deliver. Why? Because we don't believe in over promising. So it's always under promise, over deliver, because we always believe in doing our best to deliver the goods before time or on time. But in case if there are any difficulties, then we are always connected with our customers and everything. And we always keep them updated at every step of production. So that's what we are like, under promise, over deliver. This is what it says for UPOD. Can we move up to the next slide, please? Yeah. So these are our mastery. So we are basically into home furnishings and decorative products in all sorts of glassware, kitchenware, woodenware items, more of antiques, antique look on metals, glass, wood, different finishes, vintage look, all sorts of lighting products. So we do all of that, and we are offering multifunctional products. So say if it's a wooden dough bowl, so they are multifunctional because they can also be used as a home decor product, can also be used as a tabletop display, and can also be used as a fruits display, or to make candles and wax filling. Yeah, so these are our mastery. So these are the services that we provide for our customers. So we start from product development to vendor management, price negotiations, communicating with the customers and the vendors, and organizing all the steps in the production cycle. And we make sure like everything is has been perfectly done, and our customer is updated with all the steps throughout the production processes. Yeah, these are like quality. We also do quality inspections, midline and end line, and we keep our customer updated with the quality report, inspection report, so that they knows like where we are in each step of production and what stage it is in the current situation. And we also work on the timelines, TNA. Then this is all about quality assurance. Then shipping, we also consolidate the products with different vendors if it is required for our customers. And we plan from the shipping to the logistics. We coordinate with all our shipping partners to get the best price possible for our customers in reference to the shipping cost. And when we only plan to move it, and we offer door to door delivery to our customers, so from the factory to our customers warehouse. Yeah, can we move up to next slide? So these are our hot selling products. These are mango wood dough bowls. These are made of completely 100% natural mango wood. And these are the bowls that I was talking about. These are multifunctional in different finishes, in different antique look, the colors, the hand carving. I feel that the actual value of the product can be seen when they are seen in person, because I feel images don't do justice to the product always. So it's always important to see the product in person, and then only you can feel it. You can see the carving, how it is done, how they are beautifully carved by our artisans at the factory. Yeah. So these are again the small dough bowls, the candle bowls, the trays. Like these are all multifunctional dough bowls, all made of mango wood. And if it's required, we can also make it in different types of wood, such as acacia wood, pine wood, etc. Next slide. Yeah. These are again dough bowls. As you can see, different colors, different finishes. They can also be customized. Like we can always customize the product as per the customer's requirement in terms of size, the finishes, the color that they would need. Yeah. Next slide. These are all kitchenware products. So we do cutting boards, serving boards. These are all done on mango wood, a few are on acacia wood, and these are like different colors. We have tried to give antique look, more of antique vintage look to the product. We also do matte finishes. These are again, as we can all see, the bottom two bowls are of enameled bowl. So we also do enameling on the wood product. Yeah, these are again different textures. Yeah, these are different texture. As you can see, the herringbone structure on the cutting board, the different shapes of the serving tray. So we do all sorts of products. So these are a very brief products, but you can always know more about us in global sources, because there are a lot of products in glassware, in rope baskets as well we have posted. So we do all sorts of handicrafts, and if required, we can also help our customers in sourcing products from India, because we do travel to the core locations of the product, the core city. We do travel to the core city, we source the raw material from there, we send it to our customers from their approval. And this is how like we proceed from the brainstorming to the product development to the shipping and logistics. And we do offer after sales service as well. Like we are always connected with our customers to get their feedback, and if there are any queries, you can always contact us through our email ID, which is info@upod.co.in, and this is the WhatsApp number of upod, so you can always contact us here. Yeah.
Thank you very much, DT.
Yeah. And I
So,
have a
Dipti,
few
do you have?
products in person which I
Yeah,
would like to show. Just for 2 seconds, please. I have a few products in person.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here we go.
So these are like metals. As I told, like we do all sorts of antique finishes on metals, glass, wood, etc. So everyone can see on global sources for the products we have posted. This is metals, antique look on metal, and then this is done by hand. This is a serving tray which are very much in demand in US with the footed. This is footed serving bowl made of mango wood with natural lacquer finish. This is completely food safe. And then we also work on different figurines, so metal figurines, metal bells as well. We do all sorts of metals. So these are a brief that I spoke about. But we do like a very we have a very vast range of handicraft products in wood, glass, metal, and textiles as well. We do tote bags, carry paper bags, everything. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And so, Dipti, do you have your own manufacturing facility for any of the products, or are you
Yes.
mostly okay?
Yeah, we have our own manufacturing unit for metals, wood, glass. So we have our office in Haryana, India, and we have our production unit in Gurgaon, and we have two production unit, sorry, in Moradabad, Uttar Pradesh, and we have two production unit. Yeah.
Okay. So we got a question from Ronell. What is the minimum order requirement?
So our basically our minimum order requirement is 100 pieces per SKU. But for all our global sources customer, for very first customer who inquire with us, we do offer the smaller quantity as well. And if needed, we also offer the samples to all our customers. Yeah. But yes, if they want to see the existing product sample, then we do offer it in free at our cost. But if there is a customized and vast product, huge product, then we do charge for that. But we do offer smaller quantity as well, so that our customer can test their market with that particular products. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good that you give out free samples.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, so for those that want to reach out to Dipti, you can also reach her at globalsources.com/upod.co. Yeah, and then you can ask her more about her products there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
It
Dipti.
was really great experience. Thank you so much, everyone. And I really look forward to working with all our customers. They are most welcome, because I'm really looking forward to it. So that because I really want that they can test our products. They are like very beautifully done by our artisans in India. So I look forward to
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you
Thanks,
you.
very
Dipti.
much.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. So up next, let's see what we have got here. Also from India, we have TCAM with us from Art Age. Hi, TCAM. You do woven product for home decoration, right?
Yeah.
Hello. Yes. So we have a lot of home decoration
Hello.
here this afternoon. Yeah. So we had
Can you hear
flooring
me?
earlier, and now it's time to decorate the house. So hi, TCAM. Yeah. You want to tell us some more about your company and also your products?
We are from
Okay.
Jaipur, basically based in Jaipur. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can hear you. You can just go ahead.
I think there's a connectivity issues.
Oh, okay. So
No, we
can
can
you hear
hear
us?
you. Yeah, we can hear you, Tikam. You can keep going.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Tikam. I am from Artage, based in Jaipur. I am first showing you our some products. I am currently standing in my showroom.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is our first. I am showing our some cushions, digital printed, patches collection, our jute collection.
So I see that you have rugs, carpets, and pillows, right?
Yes. Now here is our some
Okay.
throws, cushions. We have very
Okay.
wide range in home textile products.
So basically, do you do customized products? Because I see you have a wide range of size for each product. Like for example, cushions and pillows, and then rugs. You have different sizes. Do you do customized items?
Yes, we can do any sizes as per buyer requirement.
Okay.
And which markets do you mostly export to, Tikam?
We majorly marketing in USA, UK, Europe, and UAE.
Nice. Is there any minimum order quantity for your products?
Yes, we usually do minimum 100 pieces for cushions, and for rugs we usually do 300 pieces, and throws for same, and furniture same.
Okay, that's nice. Yes, I guess you have a lot of different designs and products available. Too bad we can't have a full tour of your showroom. But for people that want to see more of TCAM's products, please go to globalsources.com/artageindia. That's ARTAGEINDIA.co. So you can reach out to TCAM there and also see his range of products available. Thank you very much, TCAM.
Thank you.
Bye
Thank you,
bye.
Tikam.
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, we have
so for the
we
last,
had so much
yeah.
we had so much home related items, which is good. And then we also had traveling items like trunk organizers and pet bags and everything. So it's good to have to restart after all the hectic life in the
Exactly.
past 2 years. Yeah,
I'm sure
okay, so
you're
up
waiting
next.
to travel. I've been able to travel, but I'm sure you're like waiting to travel, right?
I just can't wait. Oh my god! One day I'm just going to be so desperate and just go to the airport, walk around, and go back home. I just miss being in the airport. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Up next.
So
Let's
up next,
say-
we've got, this is the last presentation of Global Sources Virtual Summit, May 2022. And we've got Ben Leonard from Ecom Brokers joining us from the UK. Hi, Ben. How are you doing?
Okay. He just.
There we go. How's it going? Good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thanks a
Nice
lot,
to
Ben.
meet you.
So you are our last speaker. You're going to be closing the summit. So we've left the best for the last.
Uh-oh.
And you're going to be talking about... No pressure, yeah. So your topic is the power of brand and why it is important when it comes to an exit. So a really interesting topic. And of course, a lot of Amazon sellers are looking at exiting their brand. And, you know, that's sort of the end game for most people. So this should be an interesting topic. So let's get started, Ben. Do you have slides that you want to share?
I do, yeah. Karen, you've got them.
Oh, okay. So let's see where I can. Let's see if I have them here. Just give me a moment.
Yeah,
If
sure.
you prefer,
So
I
Ben,
can
why
just
don't
share
you go
straight off
ahead
my
and
screen.
introduce?
I'll just have a chat while you're doing that. So
yeah, let's just have a chat. So why don't you introduce yourself and tell people about what you do?
So my name is Ben Leonard. I'm co-founder of Ecom Brokers. I got into e-commerce back in around 2016. Before that, I was involved in environmental science. I started a fitness brand as a bit of a distraction when I got sick with a heart problem and I couldn't do my fitness hobbies anymore. And I recovered, and it turns out I was pretty good at running an e-commerce business. So I quit my job, scaled the business up, and sold it in late 2019. And it was, most of you watching, I hope, have heard of Thrasio. It was their first UK, maybe even their first European acquisition back in 2019. We were doing about, here we go.
Okay,
there we go. We were doing about $6 million top line when I sold that. So I presume I can just
I
cycle through
think you'll have to.
slides.
I think you'll have to tell me when to turn the slide. So just give me just
You know
voice
what?
out when you need.
There's you know what? Let me just share my screen because there's animations and whatnot, and it's probably just gonna be easier if I share my screen.
Okay,
So,
sure.
all right.
So I'll take that first. Take that down first. Okay. So let's see. Can you find the share option on your
Yep, no
screen?
problem. Just give me a sec.
Yeah, 'cause this would be a good topic to wrap up our summit because people have learned about all the product development, got their really super products already, and then learned a lot about branding. Now their business is at the top. So it's good time to exit and make a fortune out of it. So people can learn from Ben on how to make a better deal out of their company and their brands.
Okay, can you see
Okay,
my
yep, I
screen?
see it.
Awesome. All right, here we go. So,
Okay.
as I was saying, my name is Ben Leonard. I scaled my fitness brand B-Skier to mid-seven figures and exited in 2019. And I'm still building brands now, so I still understand what it is like to bang your head off a brick wall every day because Amazon seller support's not helping you, and what it's like to develop products, bring them to market them to customers. I'm now consulting, having been there and done it, and I'm still doing it. And together with my co-founder, Allison, we're helping people plan and then execute their exit strategy. So Allison saved the day when the broker I used to sell my first brand basically made a mess of things. And so the learning from that meant that Allison and I said to each other, well, why don't we combine our skills? Me on the e-commerce side, Allison on the mergers and acquisitions and accounting side. She's the owner of Mint Accounting, a specialist e-commerce accounting firm, and she's got well over 20 years, probably more than 25 years, mergers and acquisitions experience. So it was the obvious thing to do to combine our skills. What I want to discuss first is this question before we get into brand, because obviously before we can talk about why brand is so important to sell your business, we want to ask, well, why sell your business? Well, actually, that's the wrong question. The correct question is why make your e-commerce business sellable? Because actually, you're probably going to sell your business one day. There needs to be an end game. If you ask yourself, what am I going to be doing in 2, 3, 5, 10, 15 years? You may not want to still be running your business. There's constant changes to the environment, whether that's the e-commerce environment, increased competition, more regulation. You don't necessarily want to be doing this forever. And so the smart thing to do when the time does come to sell, and that may not be for a long time, and that's okay, is to exit and take significant money off the table. So why might you want to sell sooner or in the medium term? Perhaps you need the money because you have a new project. This is the key reason that I talk to people about. They have loved building their business, but now they have a new idea. And when they get out of bed in the morning, they're more excited about their new idea than their existing business. So a smart thing to do is sell the first business and take some of the money as capital to fund the new project. Perhaps you want to sail around the world. That's an extreme example, but I give it because everybody's got their own version of that, right? We have a client right now. I don't know where he is. He's on a yacht somewhere around the world. He sold his business, bought a yacht, and him and his dog are on this yacht. Maybe you just want to live a life of leisure. I think that would be really boring. I think most people who sell their business want to take a break and then start something new, but maybe that's what you want to do. Maybe you recognize that your business is doing really well. It's almost peaked. And so you want to sell while you're still growing, but before you max out growth. Perhaps it's just time to move on, right? You don't have the get up and go anymore for your business. And that I would say is maybe not quite a red flag, but it's an amber warning flag that if you are no longer as excited about your business as you used to be, then a plateau or even a decline is coming. You ought to think about selling. Maybe you don't have the resources to take the business to where it could go. Or maybe you recognize you've got a great business, it's in demand, and you could sell it for a lot of money. But why plan now? Because some of you will be watching and saying, yeah, but Ben, I don't want to sell my business for a long, long time, if ever. Well, the answer is that you can't just wake up one day and decide that you're going to sell, because you'll have a lot of work to do and it'll be a big headache. But if you wake up more or less now and decide to prepare so that when the day does come that you want to sell, you can take your business, which is ready, and take it to market. And it's in a much more sellable position. You see, Orienteering without a map is not a good idea. You don't know where you are and you don't know where you're going, right? You need a map and a compass. So if you get your business valued by experts more or less now, you know where you are, you know where you want to go, you have the foundations of a plan to get you there. So the idea is to work with experts to make your business more sellable and valuable. And that means when somebody comes to you to offer to buy your business, you know where you stand. But nobody is going to come and offer to buy your business unless you've got a fantastic brand. So let's talk about brand and why it's so important. And that's the main topic for today. So what is a brand? Well, there are quite a few different definitions of what a brand is. My favorite is this. A brand is a suite of related products which solve problems for a particular group of people. For example, you might have knitters who have a brand, who would buy from your knitting brand. You might have boxers, or you might have photographers, and they would buy physical products related to those interests, or software products, for example, or services even. That's a great definition of a brand. So does that mean you can just slap a logo on it? Great, I'll just source a bunch of products that solve related problems for a particular group of people and slap a logo on it, and I've got a brand, right? No, that's not true. You see, you still have to develop quality products that genuinely serve a purpose and solve a problem for your customers. And then you need to develop a strong brand identity to support that brand. So if the brand is the suite of products, branding is the brand identity. And branding is how you make people feel about your brand. And it's really important. For example, I think we would all hope that people are loyal to our brand. They're excited about our brand. They're excited to receive our products in the mail. And they're proud of our brand. They're proud to be seen using our products or with our products or putting our products in their home. Maybe they even love our brand. Maybe we have people who care so much about our brand. They love our brand. They are evangelical fans of our brand who'll tell everyone about it. I think we all know brands that we love and that we tell people about, right? So how do we do that? How do we make people feel that way about our brand? Well, we have to market to them, because it's all very well having great branding, but if nobody knows about our brand, nobody's going to be loyal, excited, proud, or love it. So marketing is how you tell people about your brand, and marketing is actually more important than branding. You might think branding is the most important. Look at all those words: loyal, excited, proud, love. Surely branding is the most important, but it's not. If a tree falls in the forest and there's no one there to hear it fall, does it make a noise? I don't know. But if a brand, in theory, makes people feel amazing, but no one's heard of it, then there's no one there to feel amazing. So marketing is more important because you have to tell people about your brand, okay? If no one knows you, no one buys from you. So how do we do that? How do we market to our customers? We learn about them. We learn about who our customers are, and we build a customer avatar. Now, it's beyond the scope of this presentation for me to get too deep into brand and customer avatars. I'll share a link with you in a moment where I talk about that in more detail. Suffice to say, a customer avatar is a theoretical representation of who your ideal customer is and who they aspire to be, all right? A theoretical representation of who your ideal customer is and who they aspire to be, and we want to reflect that in our brand avatar. So we develop a customer avatar of who our ideal customer is. What are their challenges? What are their pain points? What do they care about? What do they love? What are the problems that your products need to solve? And we need to reflect that in our brand avatar and make our brand reflect who our ideal customer wants to be. For instance, a knitter might be a good knitter, but they aspire to be a creative knitter. A boxer might be okay, but they aspire to be a knockout boxer. A photographer might enjoy photography, but they aspire to be really skilled at photography, okay? And when we make our brand underpin the essence of all of that, really speak to our customer. If you head to benleonard.pro/avatars, there's no pitch there, there's no sales. That's just going to forward you to some videos on YouTube where I talk about how you can build a customer and brand avatar, okay? So what do we do with that? We've built a customer avatar and a brand avatar. What do we do with it? We make all of our marketing material fit the essence of that. Our brand voice, the copy, the way we write, the images we use, the way we market to our customers by email, our social media content, all needs to reflect who our customer is and who they aspire to be. And that way they will relate to our brand. They will know, like, and trust our brand, maybe even love our brand, okay? So that's all very well. We know what a brand is. We know why we need to market to our customers and how we do that. What's that got to do with exiting? Well, this is the 7 foundations of value that we talk about at Ecom Brokers. And it is the 7 aspects or 7 foundations that you need to think about when you're building your business, regardless of whether you're building it to sell in the near term or not, that will add value to your business. Because what matters when it comes to selling your business is the timing, how stable your business is, if it's well documented, defensible, if it's diversified, what's going on with your suppliers, and if it's efficient. We can get into that another day, but what's most important today is this one, defensibility. Because if your business is not defensible, then anyone else can do it. And if anyone else can do it, there's no value proposition for anyone to want to buy your business. Why would they buy yours when they can just do it themselves? And the key way to make it defensible is to have a brand identity that we've just spoken about. A brand identity that we've just spoken about. Protect that brand identity with intellectual property in the form of trademarks and patents. And this forms a moat around your business, okay? There's another way I like to look at this, and we do this at Ecom Brokers as well. So this is from your point of view as you're building your business. Make it defensible with a brand that you protect with intellectual property. But what about buyers? When a buyer is thinking about buying your business, they're thinking in 5 ways. And these 5 ways make up the value pyramid: brand growth, risk, transferability, and documentation. And brand is at the base of the pyramid because it's the most important one. You might have heard other people in this space talk about these four aspects here, the top ones: documentation, transferability, risk, and growth. They're very important. But other people seem to have forgotten the most important one, which is brand. Here's why. Here's why it's so important. I would say that a business in which any 3 of these aspects is healthy can be sold. If you have a well-documented business, so you have excellent record keeping of your accounts, your tax issues, the safety certificates of all your products, audits of your suppliers, you're in good standing with all the regulatory authorities in your category, etc., and your business is highly transferable, so it's very efficient. Remember, a buyer wants to pick up your business, drop it into their existing ecosystem. The more transferable your business, the more likely they are to want to pay you for it. And if your business is low risk, so you're selling safe products in an industry that's not new or a fad or about to become highly regulated, and you haven't dabbled in anything black hat, those 3 alone will make your business pretty sellable. If you've got excellent growth, that's going to go even more. But suppose one of these aspects isn't so good. Perhaps your growth rate has slowed and you've plateaued, and the business needs an injection of resources to take it to the next level and boost that growth by pulling on growth lever opportunities like expanding the business internationally. Well, a buyer will be able to forgive that recent poor growth if you have a superb brand identity with raving fans on and off social media, with intellectual property and patents that protects your products, with phenomenal marketing, with a true cult-like following. Perhaps your business is not very transferable and it's not very efficient, and the buyer is willing then to accept, hey, it's going to be more work for us to bring on this business into our existing setup, but we'll forgive it because the brand is phenomenal. It's gone viral on TikTok 100 million times. It's being used by these celebrities. It's a clear suite of products that solve problems, and there's a loyal following of repeat customers. Okay, because remember, that's what these 5 things are what buyers want. Okay, you can no longer sell a mishmash of stuff and expect anyone to want to buy your business from you, because they can just do it too. So why does it matter, right? Over and above what I've already said. Well, with no brand identity, there's no hook, there's no excitement. There's nothing to get jazzed about if you're a customer. There's no following, no repeat custom, no word of mouth, no social, no pride in using your product. You know, I just bought this thing and it kind of works, rather than, oh my goodness, this phenomenal product. You know, I'm a big fan of Rode podcast mics, right? This phenomenal Rode podcaster mic is so fantastic. And I tell everyone that I use it. I tell most calls I talk about that microphone. Let's look at Beast Gear. Beast Gear, if you look it up, it's the brand that I sold back in 2019. A significant portion of the value of that business was in the brand over and above everything else. If we just slapped a logo on any old product, the business would have been worth far less, if anything at all, right? We had a cult-like following of fans sharing all over social media, our products being used in gyms right across Europe. If it was just Acme Fitness label on some random stuff that we sourced, rather than actually developing products, improving on them, creating a brand to solve problems like we did with B-Skier, that was everything, okay? Remember what buyers want. They want sustainability. They want a business which they can rely on to be there in the future to provide income. They want there to be growth potential, things they can do to grow it more than you have, expand into other marketplaces, expand onto other channels, add more products, improve your marketing. That all needs to be protected by intellectual property, and they need repeat customers. A brand gives you that. Generic stuff doesn't. If I just want to buy, a thing, and then in the future I need a new thing, I don't even know where I got the first thing from. So I'm just going to go look up and buy another thing, rather than staying loyal to that brand and saying, oh, I'm going to buy another one from that brand. Let's look at a quick worked example of why this actually matters financially, okay? We're going to look at two businesses, okay? Now this is theoretical, but it's based off of actual businesses from our system, okay? Two businesses with the same seller's discretionary earnings. I'm not going to get into what seller's discretionary earnings is on this webinar. If you're familiar with it, great. If you're not, we've just published a blog about it on the Ecom Brokers website. Go to ecombrokers.co.uk, click on Learn. For the purposes of today, just consider that it's profit, okay? They're both doing 450,000. The business with a strong brand identity went to market at 5.55x. The business with a much poorer, if any, brand identity went to market at 3.2x. And actually, that was quite a few months ago. Now, in May 2022, I would argue this would barely go to market at all, because nobody is buying businesses without a strong brand identity anymore. So the strong brand was valued at 2.5 million. The much poorer brand, if any brand at all, the stuff, was valued at 1.4 million. That's a difference of $1,057,500 at closing. But consider what difference this makes in the future. If you were to put that in a low, medium risk stocks and shares portfolio, after 5 years, it's worth 1.5 million. And after 10 years, it's worth 2.25 million, more than 2.25 million. So that's a huge, huge difference, 2.25 million, for focusing on a strong brand identity. And I would argue it's actually even more than that, because this one probably wouldn't sell at all now. The stuff you'd really struggle to sell, except for at a very low multiple. Okay, so this is bottom line why it matters in your bank balance. So we spoke about why brand is so important. Once you've built your fantastic brand and you're ready to start thinking about selling, how do you sell it? You got to work with experts. You got to use a qualified brokerage. They got to be experts with experience on all sides of the equation. Business owners, mergers and acquisitions experts, accountants, even buyers who've previously bought businesses and sold businesses themselves. And the key is that they will work with you until you're ready, not the other way around. Beware of people saying, hey, we'll flip your business in 30 days and have the money in your bank account. It's got to be a relationship-based organization who will take the time to get you the deal you deserve. Most people will only ever sell their business once. So there's no need to rush it. You got to get it right. And they will work with you to get your business ready to sell. I like to say built to sell, which incidentally is the topic of an excellent book. Look it up on Amazon. Built to Sell. Great book. A good brokerage will organize and calculate the numbers and add value to the deal, right? Their fees should be a return on an investment that pays for itself. And then their job is to position the business properly and market it to the right buyers, so that you have a pool of buyers all eager to buy your business at the table, pushing the price up even more. And they need to structure the deal to suit you and your goals and what you want, right? Everybody has different reasons to sell and different aspirations for how the deal should look. So thinking ahead then, you got a plan. The worst thing you can do is not plan, even if it's currently not on your agenda. If you make your business sellable and valuable and you have no intention to sell, it's great. It's a happy side effect, because the happy side effect is your business suddenly becomes a lot more efficient, easier to run, more profitable, will scale bigger and faster. Find out what your business is worth now, then reverse engineer the exit with the right experts to get you where you want to be, right? It's worth X now. I want to sell it for Y. How do we get there? The number one mistake people make is not planning, and then they get an offer and they go it alone, or they use some kind of generic service and they get nowhere near what their business is worth. You know, we all hire experts in our business to run our PPC, to look after our intellectual property, to help us with any legal disputes. Why would you not do that with your most valuable asset, which of course is your business? So I hope that was helpful, and that, you know, you're all going to go away and focus on boosting your brand identity. You can contact me, Ben at ecombrokers.co.uk. If you want a little bit, 5 minutes of light fun relief from your busy day, head to ecombrokers.co.uk/movie. It's just a silly little bit of fun that we made about the wrong way to sell your business. I'm on LinkedIn, and I'm a very chatty, outgoing person, so I'm always happy to, you know, help people. I hope that you enjoyed that.
Thank you very much, Ben. That was
Thanks
very
a lot, Ben.
interesting.
That was very insightful. Yeah. And I have watched the movie. It is very entertaining, guys. Go check it out. Also, Ben has a free ebook that he's offering. So you can go to ecombrokers.co.uk/ebook to get that ebook. And everybody watching, if you have any questions for Ben, type them in the comments now, and we will address those questions. So, Ben, I have a couple of questions. In terms of product categories, are you seeing certain product categories more popular or favorable, you know, with aggregators?
Yes, and not purely with aggregators, you know, actually with any buyers, whether they're private individuals or sort of more traditional private equity or family offices. Low risk categories, things that will have always been there and will always be there, right? Garden, home, pets, children, sports, outdoors, medical, plumbing, all of these things, right? Electronics are tough because they are at risk of becoming technologically obsolete, or a lot of research development costs are required to constantly iterate, and buyers don't want that. They want something easy. Previously, supplements, health supplements, were a no-go, but they are more and more becoming something that buyers are willing to look at, primarily because, you know, buyers were scared of supplements because they didn't want to get sued if anything went wrong from things that people are putting in their body. But they're a lot more happy to take supplements now because there's a recognition that most of the supplements that buyers will look at are actually just food, and they're not weird and wacky chemicals or potions. You know, you think about, you know, fish oil. Well, it's food. Turmeric, that's food. You know, creatine, that's just an amino acid. Protein, well, it's food. So it's not as high risk as the buyers once thought, and there are buyers who will look at that. Nevertheless, there's always a buyer for anything. So, you know, electronics, there are niche buyers who, that's what they do. They specialize in it. They said, well, no one else wants this, so we'll niche into there and specialize in that, for example.
Nice. Okay.
We have a question from Ronell. Who are the average buyers?
Good question, Ronell. There's a range of different buyers. Most people will say, oh, I'm guessing, you know, the buyers are the aggregators that they've all heard of, right? And if you're not familiar with aggregators, these are basically private equity backed funds which have emerged since about 2018 to specifically roll up e-commerce businesses such that they are worth more, you know, in their portfolio than they were when you had them. They want to buy them at a low multiple and sell them on at a high multiple, or potentially go public. But there are other buyers, Ronell. So there are more and more private individuals who want to get into e-commerce. There are competitors who want to bolt on your brand onto what they have, maybe in the same geography, or maybe they're in another part of the world, or you're on Amazon and they're not, and they see your business as an easy route to get in there. There are more traditional private equity players. So I'm talking about the big boy private equity guys who've been running brands for decades, have previously kind of ignored e-commerce, but they've been watching what's been going on for the last few years, and they know they can do a better job than the aggregators because they know how to operate brands. They've been doing it for decades. And many of the aggregators, not all of them, have been pretty poor at operations because they are financial guys who raised money to buy e-commerce businesses, and they actually don't know very much about e-commerce. To be fair to them, they're learning their lesson, and many of them are getting their house in order and improving their operations, and that's great. But there are also some great aggregators who from the start have focused on operations, and some of them are even e-commerce people who said, hold on a second, we know more about e-commerce than these other guys. Why don't we raise the money and we can operate the brands better. So I hope that was a good answer. There's a lot of different buyers for now.
Okay, very comprehensive. Well, thank you so much, Ben, for your time today. A lot of great insights, great information. I'm sure our audience learned a lot. So thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me. It was good fun.
Thank you very much, Ben.
Thanks. Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
Bye. See you around.
Bye. Okay, so people do stay around because we have a prize from Ben as well during our prize session that will be coming up soon. But meanwhile, let's do some housekeeping business first. Okay, first of all, many of you guys have been registered for the Global Sources online platform. If you have registered for Summit, you'll be automatically loaded into the system. So you will have an account already. Just go in there to activate it. Why? Because besides share, you can gain a lot of benefits. So you can find different suppliers and find different products. You can also join the Global Sources sourcing rewards. So let's see if I can show this video here. The Sourcing Club rewards is something that you can benefit when you buy. Like just besides getting the product, you'll also get something additional to that. Let's see if I can play this.
Sourcing Club rewards from Global Sources. Reward yourself for the hard work you put into sourcing. How? Simple. As a member of the Sourcing Club, you earn reward points when you do different sourcing activities. Then you spend those points to claim gifts. How do you become a Sourcing Club member? Register for a free account at globalsources.com with your email address and contact details. Your sourcing journey begins immediately, and you'll get reward points along the way. Sending a request for quotations or information. Placing a sample order. Scanning an exhibitor's badge at a Global Sources trade show. Sharing on social media. Placing a direct order on the Global Sources mobile app. All these actions and more will earn you Sourcing Club reward points. When you're ready to cash those points in, you can redeem them online for your choice from a range of gifts, from cash rewards to attractive electronics and lifestyle products. Start earning Sourcing Club rewards right now. Visit globalsources.com and click register.
Okay, so by just activating your account, you'll get 100 Sourcing Club rewards points. And what can you get with the points? You can see at the bottom of the page here, you can get Amazon vouchers, you can get direct order discount, etc., even Starbucks gift card. So do go check it out. Do go activate your account and then check it out. Find the suppliers you need, and then for every RFI or RFQ that you send out, you will also earn points. So it's easy points to earn, and it's easy discount that you'll get as well. Okay, so up next, not to miss our sponsor, we have to thank them again. First of all, our headline sponsor, Gamba. They're sponsoring us for our year-round virtual summit, so we must say our gratitude to them, and let's see a video from them. Okay, so that was the video from Gamba. Gamba has offered our audience a free ebook on product differentiation strategies. So go to bit.ly/Gamba-ebook and you'll get it. And also, we had some very exciting presentation from Neil and Steven during the summit. So if you have missed it, remember to go back for the replay. And it's just so valuable. I'm sure you'll find it very informative. Okay. So also our event partner, TechPacks. So TechPacks is Belinda, who did her presentation during our first session yesterday. Let's see her video as well. Okay, so Tepego is very generous. Belinda's offering us 10% off all her services and products in her website. So just key in the code Global Sources 2022 and you get the discount. It's a must-have tool if you're into fashion and doing some new product development. Okay, so next up is the exciting time with prices.
Yes, my favorite part.
Yes, we will have 4 prizes during the session, and then the grand prize will be a free trip to Hong Kong for the next Global Sources physical exhibition. So, are you guys ready? Get your keyboards, get your fingers ready. So, Megla, you want to ask the question?
Yes, so the first prize is a one-on-one consulting session with Crystal, and Crystal gave a really good comprehensive presentation on exploring the Amazon Middle East market, and she gave really good insights in that. So here's the question for one-on-one consulting session with Crystal. And I hope you were listening to the presentation because the question is from her presentation. So get ready, and this is a true or false question, so you just need to answer true or false in the comments. Okay, fingers on the keyboard, here's your question. True or false, Amazon UAE gets over 19 million visits per month. Is this true or is it false?
You actually highlighted this when you were chatting with Crystal at the end of her presentation, so people should know if they're paying attention.
Yes. And I mean, UAE is such a small market, right? I mean, compared to, let's say, the US or Canada, Australia. So, yeah, I don't know. Can it get 19 million visits per month? Maybe not. Maybe yes. Who knows?
Well,
let's see what. Oh, we have a winner. We have a winner. Ignatius T. Pinto. Congratulations, Ignatius. Yes, that's correct. That's true. So Crystal was telling us that UAE is right up there next to Canada and Mexico, which is pretty impressive. So Middle East is definitely a great market to source from. So Ignatius, please send us an email at gsevent@globalsources.com. Let us know that you have won this prize, and we will connect you with Crystal. Okay, so what's the next prize, Karen?
Okay, the next prize is offered by Vitelli. It's a brand management plus brand management roadmap plus a strategy call of profit whales, and there'll be 3 winners in total. So you guys get ready. We'll have 3 questions for the 3 winners. Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
fire away.
Here comes here comes the first question, and these are easy questions, so we're going to go through them fast. And there's a super difficult question for the mega prize, so these are easy ones. Okay, so this is also a true or false question. FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. Is this true or is it false?
This is a super easy one. I'm expecting like instant reply for this one.
Yes, there should be lots of replies. There's just this like 10-15 second delay where we have to be, waiting before we say the question. I mean, before we receive answers. So let's see. Yeah, if people are selling on Amazon, they should know the answer to this.
Yes. Okay.
Let's see. And we have a winner Lisa. Congratulations, Lisa. You have won a free consultation with Profit Whales. And please do send us an email at gsevent@globalsources.com to let us know that you have won the prize. Okay, so we're getting a lot of responses now. Okay, so let's move on to the next prize. And this is also for the offer from Profit Whales, because they're giving away the offer to 3 people. Okay, next. True or false, FBM stands for Fulfilled by Me. Now that's fulfilled by Amazon, where Amazon does the fulfillment. And then there's also the other option where you as a seller do the fulfillment. Is that known as Fulfilled by Me?
Let's see who gets this
what the answer
time.
is.
These questions are easy. They don't have to type in like a whole line or a long word. They just have to type in
Exactly.
true or false. Oh, wow.
Oh, Ignatius, you got it the second one too. Congratulations, Ignatius. Yes, it is false. So the correct answer is fulfilled by merchant. That's what it is, not fulfilled by me. Okay, interesting. So let's move on to the third question. Again, a true or
Okay.
false one. ROI stands for return on interest. Now, when you're selling on Amazon or e-commerce, there's a lot of discussion about ROI of a product, and you want to make sure that the ROI for a product is pretty high when you select the product to sell. So what does ROI stand for? Return on interest. Is that true or is that false? Return on interest, ROI. And we have a winner, Emma Spears. Congratulations. Yes, that is false. We've got a lot of people saying false. So that is correct. And the actual, the acronym actually stands for return on investment. So whatever you invest in, in your product, what is the return on that? Return on investment. Okay, so those were the offers from Profit Wales, 3 winners. And do remember to send us an email at gsevent@globalsource.com, because otherwise we will not know who the winners are, because we're not able to reach you via YouTube. If you're on Facebook, then we can reach you, we can message you, but we cannot do that on YouTube. So it's important for you to email us. Okay, so let's move on to the next prize. What's the next prize, Karen?
Yes, as mentioned earlier, we have a prize from Ben. So it's a free consultation from Ben Leonard, e-commerce mentorship. So you'll get to have a call with him, talk about your business and how to improve. So what's the question this time, Egla?
Yes. And I have to say that I have, talked to Ben on multiple occasions, and he is super tuned in to what's going on in terms of Amazon e-commerce and building a brand. So this consultation can really help somebody who's wanting to build a brand. So, okay, here's the question for this. And this is a fill in the blank kind of question. So we'll ask you a question, there'll be a dash, and you have to tell us that one word. Okay, ready? Fingers on your keyboards. What is the name of Global Source's rewards program? The sourcing dash. So you just need to complete the name of that. And if you were paying attention like 5 minutes ago, Karen was just talking about it. See,
yeah, and I played a video with
easy
it
for you guys. Exactly.
Let's see.
And this is such an amazing program because you get to send RFIs, RFQs, and you get rewards. So you're basically just getting rewarded for doing your work.
Yeah. And also getting rewards for joining our summit, because I'll tell you how after we are done with all the prizes.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, no.
No, that is not correct. Ignatius says points. That is not correct, Ignatius. The sourcing dash. There's one word. No, Ronel says points. No.
That is the points are what you get from the program. So
yeah.
Oh, yay.
And yay, Ronel Club. Yes, that's right. So it's called the Sourcing Club. And it is a rewards program. So you get points when you join the Sourcing Club. But that is correct. So Ronel, congratulations. You win a consultation with Ben Leonard. Definitely take advantage of this. He's incredible. Okay, so that was, and now Karen, the mega prize. What is the mega prize?
The mega prize is 1 round trip ticket plus 3 nights of hotel to visit Global Source's next physical exhibition in Hong Kong. No matter where you are, you'll get a round trip ticket. So,
wow,
I'm excited for this. Okay, whoever won this prize, please come and say hi to me when you visit the show, because I miss seeing people from around the world.
I can imagine. Yeah. And also, you can probably visit or attend Global Sources Summit in person if you're there, because we might be hosting Global Sources Summit in person at the next Global Sources exhibitions.
Yes.
Okay,
let's hope
so
everything
here
will be
is,
well.
yes, I'm sure it will be soon. Okay, so here is your question, and this is a difficult one. This is a tough one, guys. This is a mega prize, so we've got to get you do a bit of work. So if you have to Google, you can do that. You can open up a Google window and get ready to Google. So here is your question. When was the first Global Sources Summit held? And this is the first in-person physical summit in Hong Kong. And we need you to tell us the month and the year. When was the very first Global Sources Summit held in Hong Kong? And I have to tell you, Global Sources Summit was one of the very first e-commerce conferences globally. So it is kind of a big deal.
And I have to say, Megla actually told you guys the answer at the beginning of the first session yesterday. So when she was doing an introduction about global sources and the summit, she actually gave out the answer. So if you were with us or if you had time to watch the replay, you would know. Or maybe it's time for you to Google quickly.
Yes. I wonder if the answer is available, like if people Google. Probably, I don't know. Okay, Kevin is saying October 2000. No, Kevin. No.
Much earlier than that.
Earlier than that. Okay, hint, earlier than that. No, later than that, sorry. Did I say earlier?
Oh.
No. Later than that.
Yeah.
2013? No. July.
Closer?
29. Closer.
Nope.
But we need the month and the year.
Yes.
Yeah,
so far, Margaret got it the closest. She said 2013. Yeah. That's the closest so far.
Yeah.
So
let's give it a couple more minutes.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit later than 2013. This is a mega prize. So the question is difficult. Are you trying to Google right now to see if they can find the answer?
Yeah. I was trying to do that. I was like, what comes up? I should have Googled that earlier.
Or you guys can
open October 2015. Close. Lisa, you're getting close. Very close. Lisa, you're the closest so far.
Okay, so another hint. We do the exhibition twice a year. Once is in October, and then another edition is in the conference, in the month of the first conference. So not 2021. This is Margaret, that's a bit too late. Okay. Okay.
2013. 2005. No, Kevin.
Okay. Try guessing what's the other month that Global Sources does their exhibition. Not October. The other month. We run the exhibition twice a year in Hong Kong. Okay, Lisa's getting close. She said, let me show this.
So Lisa, it's later than that. Lisa, later than that.
Let me just show this. It's later than this, Lisa. So everybody, race to it. Okay, this is actually from seeing all the wild guesses there.
May
this is a free ticket plus hotel, so keep trying.
It's worth a couple of $1,000, like wherever you are in the world. Yes, and we have a winner. April 2016. Yes, that is when the first summit was held. Ignatius, congratulations. You're coming to Hong Kong to visit Global Sources exhibitions and hopefully the summit as well. So yes, guys.
And remember to come say hi to me.
Yeah. Yes. Say hi to Karen for sure.
Yes.
Okay, just another quick reminder to everybody that you must send us an email at gsevent@globalsource.com to let us know that you won these prizes. Otherwise, we will not be able to reach out to you. So don't forget to do that. Take a screenshot, write this down, and send us an email.
Yes.
Okay, so those were our prizes. What's next,
Oh my
Karen?
God. That was so exciting. I'm just watching all the answers coming in. I'm like, oh my God, when are they gonna get it? Are they gonna get it?
Yeah, all the guesses starting from
Yeah.
2000 to 2021.
Yeah. Too bad I'm occupied by the streaming, or else I would have like typed the answer somewhere on my other computer and just take it as well. Okay. Okay, that's it for the prizes. Thank you, everyone. And thank you for joining us at the Global Sources Summit. Don't forget to fill in a survey that we'll be sending out. If you have already registered for the Global Sources Summit, you'll get a wrap-up EDM probably tomorrow, and then it'll include all the PowerPoints and files that speakers have been sharing, all the freebies, and also a link to the survey. Do remember to fill that in so I'll know how to make this better next time. And also, by submitting the survey, the first 100 submission will get 300 free Sourcing Club rewards points. Okay, so that is another way to get points easily. Just submit your survey, and the survey part takes you a minute or two. It's really short, multiple choice. Yeah, so do that. And then also for those that activated their Global Sources Global Sources Club account, and the first 3 to send RFI on the system, you'll get 1,000 Sourcing Club points. So just send an email to gsevent.com, gsevent@globalsources.com, with a screenshot of when you have submitted your RFI. We'll give you 100 points. We'll credit that into your account. Okay. So yeah, Megla, can you show the link to the survey again, please? So if you haven't registered, or if you can't wait to submit your survey, please visit bit.ly/May-survey. And your comments really matters to us. And we'll want to make this better and better every time. Okay.
Exactly. And also, don't forget to join the Telegram group, because that's still going, and we'll be sharing updates about global sources and also the exhibitions and the next event. And we've got experts in the group that also share their insights. If you have any questions related to sourcing or selling on Amazon, you can ask in the group, and there are lots of people there who can help you. So do join the Telegram group if you're not there already. What you need to do is register at globalsource.com/summit, and then you'll receive the link to the Telegram group in the confirmation email, as well as all of the replays, right? Karen, how can they watch the replays?
The replays will be available on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and also they will be edited and added to the Global Sources event portal. So do go to our various social media or go to our event portal on Global Sources. And I'm sure there's some very, very insightful information that you want to watch again and take notes of to better make it, to enhance your business. Okay.
Please
okay,
check survey is not for this event.
That is strange, because I just checked that earlier today. Well, anyways, you can just if that's the case, just register for globalsources.com/summit. We'll send the proper link there in case the link was incorrect earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it for this edition.
Yes, it went by so fast, Karen. We've been preparing for it for months, and then it's just over. We want to do more.
Yeah, next time if it's physical, we'll try, because our exhibitions are usually 4 days to a week. So next time we can span it out a bit more and cover more topics, have more speakers, and also come and say hi to me so we can spend time together. That would be great. And Megla, I'm looking forward to seeing you in Hong Kong or in India.
Yes, absolutely, Karen. It'd be great if you can come to India in October on the trip that I'm organizing. That'd be fantastic.
That'll be great. Oh, yeah. And talking about a trip to India, and we forgot some very important information, because we will have a workshop on sourcing from India hosted by Megla, the sourcing expert from India. Because she does a lot of sourcing from India, and you have just moved there recently as well. So
yes, exactly.
Yeah. So tell us more about the workshop.
Yeah, so this is going to be a workshop that covers the A to Z of sourcing from India. And, as we've mentioned, and a couple of our experts also mentioned during the summit, that it's really important to diversify your sourcing, because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to sourcing. And there's so many, logistics issues and supply chain issues that have happened in the last couple of years. So you really need to diversify your sourcing. And India is an amazing new emerging market where you can source products. So this workshop covers everything you need to know in order to start sourcing from India. We start with, what types of products you can source, because of course, India is not China. India does not make all types of products. There are certain categories that India really specializes in, and those are the categories that you must source from India. So we start with that. And then we also compare India with China. What are the pros and cons? What are the advantages, disadvantages? What are the pitfalls to avoid? And then we go into how to find suppliers, how to vet suppliers, because India is such a huge country. There's a lot of domestic demand, and there are a lot of manufacturers that produce for the domestic market. But when you're sourcing for overseas markets, you want to avoid those kinds of companies. So how do you determine if a supplier is export experienced, if they know how to export to different marketplaces? So we talk about that, then inspections, quality control, logistics, cultural sensitivities, packaging. So the whole, A to Z of sourcing from India. After this workshop, you'll be able to, go ahead, source with more confidence. You'll know what to source from India. You'll know if India is the right market for you to source your products. And Global Sources has an office in India with, a sales team. And there are also lots of suppliers from India on Global Sources. If you do want to search for India suppliers on Global Sources, do a search for a product and then look for the supplier location filter in order to look for and contact suppliers from India. So this workshop is held over 2 days, and there is 1 week in between the two sessions. So we do the first sessions, then we take a break for a week so that you can go rewatch the session. You can ask any questions that you might have. We also have an exclusive Telegram group for attendees where I'm available to answer any questions. And there are also other experts. We have got a logistics expert, a quality control expert, and we've also got an Amazon seller who sells made in India products in the US. And she has been sourcing from India for 5 years. She'll be sharing her experiences. And in fact, she's now built her brand to such an extent that she is ready to exit her brand as well. So she will be sharing her experiences. So guys, definitely sign up for this workshop. There's nothing else like this out there. We're the only people really talking about sourcing from India. All right.
Yes, and you can also get a certificate after completing the workshop. Unfortunately, we don't do certificate for the summit because it's open to all and it's open on social media. So the India workshop will be a closed door, only open for registrations, and there'll be case studies and things like that kind of involve some sort of some sensitive information. So so do register and you'll get some insider tips from Megla.
So Ibrahim is asking, does Global Sources have an office in any African countries? Do you know about this, Karen? I know that Global Sources was hosting a trade show in Africa, and I think it was in South Africa, in Johannesburg, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if Global Sources has offices there.
I don't think so at the moment, but let me look it up. You can email to GS Events, and then I'll give you the answer. And if we do have an office, or if we have a representative there, I can link you up with them. Okay.
Okay.
So
sounds good.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here with us. And I see many familiar names in the comment box. Thank you, Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, and I see some comments. Ronald is saying, great job, ladies. Thank you so much. Lisa says, thank you, guys. I really enjoyed the last couple of days, the summit. And Emma is saying, thank you for a great conference. So yeah, thank you, everyone, for joining us. And we will see you hopefully at the India workshop.
Yes. Okay. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.